which when I came back, I met the lawyers. And I told them, look, we have gone to do your job because we saw that you are not doing it. And these are what these guys told us. You understand? Look, by 15th, we will hear some information from Prime Boy. And that's where the case is going to start.
And because, there's one thing here. There's one thing that Prime Boy can do to clean himself of all of this. Me, myself, I will not over-attach Prime Boy to this. But the reason why I'm attaching Prime Boy to this continuously without a stop is because Prime Boy has shown to be hiding information of even when he was there. So now, for example, when they were quarreling in the car, what was the reason why they were quarreling? Prime Boy could not tell us, but at least Pending went ahead to tell us something that could be useful. So now we'll wait for Prime Boy to come and corroborate that story. So now when he corroborated, and I also expect him to be using words like, I heard this, Spending told me this. Okay, if he can go ahead mentioning those guys, believe me, he will help us. But if he just go ahead, tell us his own part of the story, and refuse, because Prime Boy cannot tell me that he doesn't have more information about what killed Mohbad. He can't tell me that, unless it's not the street. A Prime Boy musician, a street guy, and a Kurodu guy around this area, okay, to not even have heard of any room or anything at all relative to what happened to Mohbad, that is not true. I expect him to be able to give us a headlight, but I don't see those guys as true teller. I see them all as trying to speak and save themselves for the day.
Paparano, you need to understand that they have lawyers, okay? And the lawyers is going to prep them the way they want to prep them. For example, look at Spending now. It was the advice of, I believe so, that it was the advice from the lawyer that said, take out that brick P. Don't say that, because my job is to make you free. I don't want the king to come after you. I don't want them, just take that bit out. So the lawyers are involved now, so obviously they will speak according to the way the lawyer advises them. We need to know that.
No, that's the thing.
Wait, let me finish. When Spending was speaking in the cell, there was no lawyer for him then. So he spoke raw to Yekudi and this guy speaking, a comrade Mose or whatever. But now, he's got a lawyer and he's prepared him. So we need to know that.
Yeah, Chessman, it's not about this guy. What is his interest? Does he want justice or not?
Chessman.
Yes.
Chessman.
Yes.
You have just spoken my mind. And that was why I said I'm not going to speak to Lagata for believing the new version of Spending story and discarding the old version. Spending is now out of cell. He has had interaction with his lawyer. His lawyer will have prepared him against his court proceeding. Am I right?
Yeah, even though he wants justice for Mohbad, but the first primary objective of Spending lawyer is to get him out, to get him free.
Exonerate Spending.
That's the word. Exonerate.
Good. Now you are getting it. Now you are getting it. You understand? Now let me oblige you. We raised about 6 million for Spending. Before Spending got that money, he was always calling us, myself, Osman, Lady Ryan, Yekudi, always calling us, chatting us every day. Immediately the money enters Prime Boy's Spending's account.
Disappeared.
My brother, since that day till today, I have not had interaction with Spending. He has not even called me to say thank you. In fact, there was a group call we had with him on WhatsApp. The next thing I will see is him and Westo. They screenshot our group call and went and posted it on the internet. Look, it was very painful. I left my family, my children, my wife, my job, and I was on the road driving with my driver to Lagos, risk my life to come and meet Spending in the custody, and they messed us up. And up to today, I saw him in court 3 days ago. He was looking at me. I don't even know whether he recognizes me again. That is how worst these guys are. And immediately I came back from cell, I told the Ekudi, Bossman, and Lady Ryan, I said, look, we can assist these boys. For me, as an activist, as a professional engineer, and as an highly psychological person, this guy called Spending is not a reliable person. That was my word. And what is happening now?
Yes, I'm going to agree with you, sir.
Now, Chessman,
yeah.
I had interaction with the former lawyer who was on the case that time, and I gave them a strategy that, look, if Spending, the new lawyer had a discussion with me sometimes ago with Muiwa, and I told them, look, you don't need to stress yourself too much or Spending if he's refusing to say the truth. But this is the strategy. Launch a witness against him. He was in the cell, and one lawyer was very intelligent at the last court. He asked him a very technical question.
Prime Boy's lawyer.
Prime Boy's lawyer. Very intelligent guy.
Yes.
And he asked him a very technical question. What was the question?
Who did you
speak
to?
You have been with Prime Boy in the cell. You said?
Yeah, I'm clapping for you now. Yeah, that's the question. I'm clapping for you.
You know what? Yeah. And he asked him, you have been with Prime Boy in the cell for the past 4 months. Would you want to tell me there were no critical discussion between you and Prime Boy as regards the death of Mohbad while you were in cell?
And he said yes.
And he said yes.
That's it.
Look,
See,
I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer.
Let me tell you this. What the lawyer was trying to do, then, he discovered or he realized that the information Spending was giving is not complete. Okay? Now, he's trying to prepare.
Yes, man, I love you. You are reasoning technically along with me.
So now, what he's trying to do, prepare for the next sitting. Okay? When Prime Boy comes on and says, what did Spending say to you in the cell? So, because it's been established now that Spending spoke to Prime Boy in the cell.
You get it.
So I think we're getting there.
Yeah, we are getting there. But you see, Chancellor, this is my problem. Everybody wants Spending to say this. No. And I said, look, I don't have a problem with Spending if he doesn't say this, and this. We only need one intelligent lawyer to track Spending down and launch a witness against him. We get him down. Simple.
Absolutely.
And that was what that lawyer was trying to do.
See, I understand Spending again because, as Yoruba people will say, when it's so Spending and the lawyer was trying to protect himself, okay, from maybe like the pick tarifa from the king, whatever. Just protect yourself. I understand, but that intelligent lawyer lay everything bare. We're gonna see everything. Good.
And look, Chessman, this is what I was telling Baba's lawyer. You understand? In one of our discussions, and one lawyer from Saudi Arabia, that look, we only need one intelligent lawyer to trash this case, track this guy down, rope them logically, and get them roped. Yeah, pin them down. And that was what that lawyer was trying to do in the court. And he has already prepared the grant. And the grant is now meant for the next sitting. And for Prime Boy to be prepared. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, if Prime Boy is prepared and incorporates in the next sitting, we need Spending.
See, I'm not going to lie to you.
And you have to come back.
I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know Prime Boy.
Okay.
I don't know Prime Boy. From the way the lawyer performed, Prime Boy's lawyer, Prime Boy is on fire. He is on fire because he knows it that if he gets it wrong, he might be indicted for this. He knows it.
Yes, man. Let me tell you something. I told Prime Boy in the court, in the custody, I said, if you allow them to rob you, you are going to jail. Simple as ABC. And if you cannot clear yourself and expose the truth, you are left with your destiny.
Yeah.
Same thing, you see, let me. I don't know. There are some information that I cannot divulge here, and I don't know how to put it. Really, I don't know how to put it. When I go to the cell, there are some information on Spending's phone from somebody, a woman. Just decode it. I
don't code.
Just
I don't code.
You don't code. Good. I now told the guy that look, they just want to make use of you, and once they make use of you, and you fall for them, they will dump you, and bro, you are going to jail. Simple.
Let me ask you.
You understand?
Those information you refer to on Spending's phone. Do you ever think? I'm sure he must have given those information to his own lawyer. Do you ever think that those information can come out?
Okay, let me tell you something.
Sorry, a quick one. Everybody, you guys should stop telling people, no, here we speak, okay? Everybody to listen. Here we speak. We speak out, we expose evil. So if you're not here to listen, please get away. Go to your underground. We don't do under G here. Go on.
Okay, Chessman.
Yeah?
Are you listening to me?
Yes.
I told somebody in the cell to snap Spending's phone. Are you getting me?
Yes.
So if the person is smart enough, I'm expecting that those content on Spending phone should still be available with him. I will type the name of the person to Papariano, and probably later you can.
I have heard that information.
You can contact him and you get it.
I have that information. No, I mean, since we have discussed all of these things.
Okay. So
you got the snap, right?
If it's about the spending message, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is things we have discussed before now. I mean,
yeah. Do you have
something?
No, bro.
The screenshot.
Not with you. Not with you.
I don't think you have heard this one before.
Not with you, I beg. There was a time the boss man came here and some other guys. Was it like early this year? Around that time, that Spending was based. So many things were discussed.
So
okay, there were two informations on Prime Boy's phone. When he came out of cell, probably that's what they are discussing. But there are some particular critical messages on his phone that I told him, snap Spending phone and keep it with you.
What I'm asking you now is, did that person snap it and do we have it?
Of course, he snapped it. But,
okay.
You know, like I was saying, if he's smart enough, he will still retain those information in his phone.
Have you asked afterwards?
Well, because of their corny attitude and behavior, I stay away a little bit from them.
They are all corny. Now you see that they are all corny, right? Now you see that they are all corny.
Yeah, they are all corny. And the way Muiwa...
Including Prime Boy.
Yeah, they are all corny. And the way... You see, when we started that underground work, we are expecting Muiwa and his people, and probably their lawyer, to work along with us. But the way Muiwa was behaving was very frustrating. And I was like, I can't waste my time, my energy, my money. And at the end of the day... at the end of the day, we are achieving great success. And then the guy was behaving very corny. So I had to stay back. So I wouldn't know, but Bossman was discussing with them. But I wouldn't know whether they still kept all those information or not.
See, listen.
This is where I said, yeah.
The reason why I'm asking this question is because those information you're talking about are actually critical to this case. Okay? They are a case that can actually lead us to get justice.
They said somebody is here recording us.
They can record.
Do you believe in that nonsense? I mean, they are joking. They are kids.
I don't really give a fuck. We are discussing here. We're not mentioning anybody's name. I don't give a fuck, to be honest. Okay? So what I'm trying to say is, those information are critical to this case. They can help us to pin down the perpetrators of this evil act. So that information was vital. You don't ever want to lose it. There's information on Spending's phone. Get this snapshot, send it, we keep it privately. We just keep it for the case. it's something we can't lose. I can't just. Somebody has to have this. Honestly.
Look, chessman. Immediately, you see my pain. Let me explain my pain to you. Immediately, Mohbad's case started. We were all available. We left Abuja and we came to Lagos because we knew this is a global critical case. We are human rights activists, member of the CDHR and Amnesty International. We left and we came and we launched critical underground work. You understand? This is why I am pained. Really. We left Lagos yesterday. We drove throughout. We arrived Abuja 11 o'clock in the night. And I had to drop some guys in their house before I start coming home. I go home around 12 o'clock. And people like Muiwa look at you like you are doing nonsense. And this is where I was pained. That the things that were supposed to be taken serious from the beginning was taken with levity and look, my brother, if it were their lawyer that went into the custody, it would have been better for us now. Are you getting what I'm saying? Than us, just ordinary activists that cannot stand a witness in court. And I was shouting.
Mr. Miwa, I hope you're listening, Mr. Miwa. I feel like lynching you now.
Is he here?
I don't know, he may be watching. No one has ever spoken about him well. That Mr. Miwa.
No. They speak about him, but when you go to the platform where they worship them, Gorexi and all that, they have a platform where they bring godly people begin to praise them and worship them there. So you cannot live not in a reasonable platform. They worship him also.
Because now, how will he feel? I just want to wonder how Mr. Miwa felt when he saw the Black Widow dancing on Saturday, even singing about song. Nephew or whatever is in the mug, and she was dancing and celebrate and jubilate, even spending money, Mohbad's money, for crying out loud. How did he feel? That was an answer.
Wow.
Hello, what's going on? Comrade Mose.
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you continue? Yeah, I just want to ask you a question actually. Let me just say this. Because from the way you were speaking, yeah, Comrade Mose, I can see you know Muiwa, you know Gorexi. Okay, now we've got,
I know them. They don't like me. They don't want to talk to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
They like people who don't have sense, people who can't think for themselves, so that they can manipulate and use you.
Look, I saw him in the inquest 3 days ago, and I was greeting him. We have had more than 15 meetings together, and I said, "Oh, good to meet you. This is Moses." He said he has more than 10 Moses that is working on Justice Mohbad. Is that not a corny attitude?
You're talking about,
and that's why.
Don't be tired, please. Quitters don't win.
Look, chessman. I came back home. I said, "Look, this case is political. This case is a very high-rank case, and some people want this case to die down. I will give you one advice. Let us get a political lawyer. And I recommend a political lawyer that can go into the government and get the insider for us and see how." You said?
Did you recommend to Muiwa?
Of course, yes.
Muiwa again.
Just wait, Mose, maybe Mose, so that let me just quickly make this foundation so that so actually at the time they started last year, before this lawyer was brought, okay, they proposed for a better lawyer, political as he was saying, but they rejected his advice and went to bring the Odumosu.
Yeah, we proposed a senior lawyer who was one time the president of Nigerian Bar Association. You understand? Who is a renowned activist in Nigeria, who advises the federal government, the Senate, and the House of Assembly. I said, let's bring in this man. This man, I spoke with him. He was my grandfather's colleague, though very junior. You understand? And I spoke with him. I said, we need you to rescue us. And the man said, go and bring Baba Mohbad by 12 o'clock. I was in Lagos all the way from Abuja. I was calling Baba. Baba said he was in a party of one of his former lawyer. And I was like, I have spoken with Muiwa already. And we agreed that you are going to meet this man by 12 o'clock. Where are you? The rain that beat me in Ikorodu that day, if you are standing in the sun, in 8 hours, your clothes cannot dry. I left back to my hotel room. And the second day, I was heading back to Abuja. Ask Bossman. He has all the accounts. And again, myself and Bossman, we still push harder. Let's bring in this man. You understand? Because you are saying now that the case is, there are some people who are high rank that is behind the case. Yes, of course. And we say it is only mafia that can understand the thumbprint of mafia and the footprint of a mafia on the rock. Let's bring in a mafia. You see, before this case became messed up, go and ask Bossman that I told some lies. Before this case became so messed up like this, we were knocking at Muiwa's door. Seriously. The Ekudi can bear witness. But they discarded us and discarded our ideas. And where are we today? If we are not careful, I was in the court last week, 3 days ago. If we are not careful, I'm saying it again now, we may lose that case. Now they went and bring a son. Is it the time to bring a son?
I reject it in Jesus' name. Which case do you want to lose?
No, madam, it's not a matter of rejection. We are discussing here, and I'm saying my mind.
Yes.
Mama, so we have to be strategic. Yeah. I mean, if we don't do the right thing, how do we expect to get the right?
Look, I'm not here. I'm not part of
not come here this morning.
Madam, I'm not part of people that deceive themselves. My grandfather was a Nadeko chieftain. Bekora Sankuti, Professor Wole Soyinka, and Frank Kokori Agbakuba, all of them. They were the one that fought Abacha. They were the one that fought IBB must go. They were the one that fought June 12th. All these things are in our face. So if we come and say, let's do it like this, let's do it like this, let's do it like this, and they felt your mouth is smelling, what do you do?
How about me? You know, since I've been crying for autopsy since, but nothing was done. Since January, crying. They disregard your ideas.
To CMD.
They are used to disregarding people's ideas.
Madam, time we were, ask him that one stupid man is telling some lies on Papariano platform today, and this is his name. Can you debunk his information? Go and hold the CMD, who is the owner of Loot. Go and hold his neck. Baba, sit down in his office and cry on his neck. They have the two numbers. Did they do anything? They didn't do anything.
Probably Muiwa is here listening to you. He's here.
I'm happy if he's listening. I don't.
Muiwa listening but don't do. Muiwa is almost, they say it's like a lecturer before, I don't know, in Uni Lagos. So, do you have that profile?
Human rights fighting here. What is feed?
Muiwa don't listen, you don't do. That's the thing. You don't know who is behind Muiwa. Okay. You don't know who is there because he's the one that is controlling this case.
What drove Yekudi out of justice to Moba? I ask all of you. What drove Yekudi out
the
of
guy
justice
is not ready. He's not ready.
Yes. I was on a platform where she complained about Muiwa. Yekudi complained about Muiwa. She complained about Muiwa. She did. I was there. She did. I was there.
Muiwa will never come up again in an intelligent platform like this. They like to go to gullible place where people don't ask questions, they just listen and clap. And that's one of the big problems we are. And our people just go gather there, they begin to cry emotionally without no strategy.
If I tell you something, you'll be shocked. Okay, let me ask you a question. The judge, the magistrate on this case, do you know her? Shotobi. Yes, man. I gave you that assignment. Go and do your groundwork investigation and come and tell me, write me on inbox, and come and let us discuss who is that woman. Look, after the court, everybody dispatched at 1 o'clock. I was in court till 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock with my driver and some other guys that we came together. 4 o'clock, and we knew what we got in our hand. But they don't want to do with people like us. And we are not offended.
Okay. Sorry. Tell us more. Who is this judge, please? Can you just educate?
No, bro, it's not something you can
discuss, please.
Okay, no. My information that I have was that the person is connected to Elegushi, this judge. That's what I have, but I don't know whether that is correct.
Yes, man. Let's take that one out of the scheme.
That is a cousin of somebody related to Elegushi.
I can divulge all the information to you out of the scheme. And that's why I said that. Look, listen to me. I said, look, in court cases, there are issues that are discussed in the courtroom. Did you agree with me? Do you agree with me?
Of course, yes.
There are issues that are trashed out of courtroom. Do you agree with me?
Yes, but hang on a minute. Okay.
Go on.
If it were to be UK, what Paparano said now is anything to go by, that the judge is related to them, she needs to recuse herself.
Okay, bro. My information is different from that.
And again, if the judge is not doing well, we've got Waib, whatever, the son there. They need to report. They know what to do to get that judge.
Let me check her profile. Let me Google her profile and check her profile.
The sons are actually more powerful.
Yes, man.
In Nigeria,
yes, man.
are actually more powerful.
Yes, man. Why is the judge not behaving? Look, I said there are some issues we cannot discuss here. We have to take them out of the scheme. And if you
Muslim, as an activist, okay, which probably me I operate under. At the end of the day, these guys have just got to be exposed. If we do not expose them, they will not sit tight. We can't beat them on the ground. If we go behind them, we can't beat them. But by public, we can beat them.
Paparano, I'm a senior activist, not a junior activist. We have been in this race far back. I know what I can talk on live. I know what I cannot talk on live. DSS came with Axel to come and destroy our gate and bundle away my grandfather, Kuje Pizzi. We have seen it all. You understand? So we know what we can talk on live. We know there are information that are meant to win the case. And if you divulge it on live, the opponent will go and use it against you.
Of course.
Okay, but I don't think an information like this, knowing her background is something that has to do with winning the case or not. In fact, it helps the case. It will help you to give freshness to the case.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. If the judge is biased or not doing well, are you saying to me that the son, Wahab Shitu, or the other son, the public lawyer, they're not going to know?
Look, they know.
Okay, well, they should do something then.
Good. What are we supposed to do? We are supposed to petition the Attorney General.
Are they not doing it?
Have they done it? My brother, the people that are working with Baba, they are not there. They are not there.
So can we pass this information to Wahab Shitu and the other son, please?
You can help to do it, please.
If you know anybody, look, I've swear that I'm not talking to them again.
No, please, you need to.
So,
come on.
Bro, if you know anybody that is close to them, you understand? The office of Attorney General is supposed to be petitioned with the attitude and character and behavior of the judge.
Please, you can do it for us, please.
No, let me tell you.
Everybody is staying on this thing, please.
I beg, Mona, relax. We do something not by crying. No. Wait.
Bro, let me tell you something.
We want to do it.
Let me tell you something. Why can't we take Prime Boy at the court section last 3 days? We were in court at 1 p.m. We still have 3 more hours. We can take Prime Boy. And then next sitting, we can track Darosha and some of his boys. We can track them down. Look, I made provision last court section. They say Prime Boy wanted to faint because the court was hot. There was no light. There was no fan. And I made provision for generator. Spending. I made provision for generator and diesel because I don't want the game that they play in the last court to repeat itself this sitting. And the generator was on. The fan was on. The court was chilled. And what is the reason why we cannot take spending prime boy that very day? So it is due to the attitude of the judge, which we have to trash. If you know anybody that is close to them, you can call him and relay the information to them, because me, I know they are not going to listen. So I'm not ready to waste my energy.
See,
and that's why we are losing the case.
I'm going to agree with yourself, okay? You know why I'm going to agree with yourself? Because when I saw Wunmi dancing on Saturday, spring morning, I knew she's got back up. Honestly. She's got back up.
Please, can I say something, please?
Go on.
Okay. Good evening, or good evening, everybody. Please, I just want you to, is it the gentleman that is talking? Why can't you do something? We can't depend on Baba lawyer. Everybody wants justice. We need to be working together. If Mr. Muiwa doesn't allow you, you understand? So like Paparano now, they have their team. The other people have their team. We can try and gather our own. I hope you can hear me. We can try and gather our own and do it. Because if you are saying that we are just looking at them, you know, in our side, we are losing the case, as you said. Everybody will bring anything that we have, then we put it together. Don't let us depend on Baba lawyer or on Kumuyiwa. We can all do something. Please, we can all do something.
Honorable Jimmy,
just think about
what the comrade just said right now, I mean, it has been taken up, and that was one of the reasons why the previous, the lawyer, the senior advocate of Nigeria, Abankole, was not allowed. Just please wait. We're trying to understand things here, please. That's why the man was not allowed. There was an already issue ongoing between Bankole and Judge Adedayo Shotobi. This was the major reason why the lawyer was not allowed to preside over the case that just disclosed. So there was a newspaper that caused this issue. After the previous inquest, where Spending like fainted, the judge they assumed that Bankole sponsored an international group, okay, to post this information, which I'm going to read here. I'm going to read part of it. It says, blah, 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 the international group, this and that, blah, 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 lawyers, SAN, this and that, that and that. Now, straight to the body of the letter. We noticed that when one of the witnesses by the name Spending was about to narrate the incident that transpired on the 3rd mainland bridge between the deceased and Wunmi Cynthia Adebanjo, known as CY, the live-in partner of the deceased, Your Honor, you interjected and told him to calm down. Okay, I don't know that if you were in court on that matter. Before I proceed, Spending was about to narrate what happened on the 3rd mainland bridge, but the judge interjected, okay, and I think this son, like, suspected that action, like that, this guy want to narrate something, like, where would you stop this guy and then tell him to restart all over again? So that action, I mean, that's like the son and the group who were there, they didn't like it, okay? And as a result of that, they put out these write-ups to tell the judge to step down if she can no longer continue with this case. So I'm going to read everything. So you interjected and told him to calm down. This singular action made him lose his trail of thought and further intimidated and suppressed his already low self-esteem and confidence, leading to increased anxiety level as evidenced in the ensuing panic attack. These are cardinal signs and symptoms of panic attack under these circumstances. Please, you are Honor. The screen is far from me, so you guys should be with me. Please, you are Honor. Take note of this medical and clinical evidence-based responses to panic attack moving forward, as this may have affected the integrity of his witness testimony. In the interest of justice, we implore you that every witness should be called and allowed to tell their side of the truth freely, without any fear or intimidation of any sort, and the witnesses should be protected and high security provided to ensure their lives are safe under the Witness Protection Act. One life lost, too many. Now let's continue. In the strongest of terms, dear Honorable Magistrate, if by any slightest chance you can no longer preside over this case due to personal reasons or bias, respectfully and gratefully recuse yourself. So this, they attach this to the son, Bankole, the son of the public that was in the previous inquest, where Spending was speaking and the judge interjected and asked Spending to start again. So they feel like, something is going on, either bias, either maybe it's coincidence. So and as a result, they took some action. Okay, so Moses, this is just to let you know that an action was taken, especially because the son was brilliant enough to notice that something is going on. This guy want to narrate what happened at Top Mainland Bridge. You just interjected him and told him to start all over again. And when he started all over, he skipped that Third Mainland Bridge. He went straight to something else. So we were unable to get the story of the Third Mainland Bridge. It's like something happened there, which they are avoiding. They don't want anybody to mention it. So this judge only aided in helping him skip that Third Mainland account, according to this press statement here. So I don't know that helped, Comrade Moses.
So the question is, anyway, who is petitioning, who is writing to the Attorney General's office? Somebody needs to write. You
say who's writing this?
No. Based on what you just read now, Papa,
yes.
One of the sons needs to write to the Attorney General's office to report the
Exactly, that's what we are. That is the issue. From what we got was that the son was told that, at least in a letter, like there was a confrontation between the coroner and the son. Whether it was in private, but what we heard was that the son was replied to that the son was not the one who inaugurated this thing, and the son should cooperate with the proceedings of the court.
Okay, then again, there is a corroborating evidence, because on Monday, this same judge who interjected and stopped Spending said she was sick, which made the coroner inquest on Monday ended early.
Exactly.
That's corroborating. Wahab Shitu should be.
So we expect those son, especially the Bankole son, to take up the case and to say that this judge is changed or this magistrate.
Wahab Shitu as well. We've got enough.
No, but Wahab Shitu, okay, it's like you are new to this case. There are some things that you just need to know. Now, before Wahab Shitu was employed, all right, the previous lawyer that was there, that the claim was like was the best of their best of Muiwa. Exactly. Comrade has suggested for a better lawyer, which is Agbakoba, but they rejected that one. That no, they went to choose somebody that doesn't have any track record. In fact, today I've been asking, tell me one case that Odumosu has won in Nigeria before. He's a lecturer in the UK. Which case has he won in Nigeria before that you carry a high-profile case like this? Do we need a teacher here? So now, this lawyer that the Baba got, that they believe that is the best of their best, this lawyer has not been performing. All right? So now, few weeks before this corona inquest, the foundation that hired the son Bankole, they called Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad, we want the lawyer, the son that we have, to join, because the daughter of this Odumosu is the one in Nigeria taking this case, like using it for practical. Odumosu himself is not in Nigeria, and it's not going to come. So it's their daughter that is in Nigeria that is using this case for practical. So now, and you are like it like that. And now, things are difficult for that lady. She doesn't know her way out. This lady, she's trying her best, the daughter of Odumosu, but she doesn't know her way out. There are some situations that you need somebody that is really grounded, that has the wine and dine with all of these guys. to understand their games. So she's kind of like fresh and she's new. So now a foundation called Mohbad father offering to give them a son to join hand with this Odumosu daughter so that they can work hand in hand and in case they can share information so that they can be able to win the case. And Baba said, go and meet Muyiwa. When you tell them to Baba, Baba will say, go and meet Muyiwa. They went to meet Muyiwa. Muyiwa has earlier told them that the money that they want to use to get that son, they should send it to them. That they should send the money to them. That they will take care of your situation. They are not interested in the son. They rejected that son. Sure you get. Now they want to do GoFundMe to get another son to come and join their own group. The son which they want. Now their own son that has come now, they will have Shitu. We have Bankole's son who is well grounded in the case. Why not pushing for this son who's grounded in the case to match with Wahab Shitu and like brief Wahab Shitu? Because it's shown that in the last inquest, Wahab Shitu was not brief enough in this case. There are so many,
He wasn't briefed properly.
Yes, if he had been properly briefed, there are some things probably he would have done better. He didn't do very well because he wasn't very well briefed. Now, if we decide to have them merge this Bankole and Wahab Shitu together, again, we are not interested. They don't want anything like that. Like it's like someone is controlling them.
Fuck me.
There's nothing you can do. It's like someone is controlling them. With words together.
There's something we can do. We can go individually. Fuck Muyiwa, man. Who is Muyiwa?
You're not getting this. You're not getting this thing. Let me say you want to do autopsy right now. Now then you know that you need Muyiwa, because when you go to Baba will say go to Muyiwa. Do you get? And when you go to Muyiwa will call Gurexin.
Wait. Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Moses said the other time there is no access to Baba, and they can call Baba, isn't it?
No, it doesn't work like that now.
Can you try and bring Baba to this platform?
Baba's phone has been hacked. Baba was brought here. They took him down. They said my grandma was too big for him.
That's in the past, in historical, last week, 2 weeks ago. Comrade Mose, can you call Baba and bring him to this platform, please?
They will come with him. They control him. Do you understand? They don't let him be.
Papa, no, wait.
Okay, go on. Okay, try.
It's happened once, okay?
Okay, go on, try.
Let's say again.
Okay, let's try again.
My question is to Comrade Muyiwa. Comrade Mose, you've got access to Baba's number. You can call him. Can you bring him to this platform so we can talk? As a matter of fact, only him and Papa, no other person on the wherever. Please, Comrade Mose, please. Are you there?
Number one, the number I have was an old number. That old number that Baba was using. That's what I have. Number two, look, the forces surrounding Baba is so thick and tough. And if you are not in within the clique, I'm sorry, you can't get anything done.
Even if you go to meet Baba one-on-one, Baba will still go and ask for permission from others before you do whatever you say.
Yeah, that's the thing. That is understandable. This man, you know, his mental health now must have suffered a lot, and I understand that is understandable. Imagine what he went through on that 12th of September, where he had to carry his son to the morgue, to the police. See, I understand Baba, but there has to be somebody responsible beside him. Okay, let's leave that aside. How can we get this second son, Ajibade, or whatever you call him, not even Wahab now, to petition this judge? He's been there, he's seen the judge, unlike Wahab, he's been there for just once.
Okay.
This particular one.
Yes, ma'am. The best people to do that were the public lawyer. If Odumosu does that, or Wahab Shibutu does that, they will be intimidated in court. The way they intimidate those sons, you need to see the way they walk them out of the court that day. It was very painful.
Yeah, it was because of this, because they asked the judge to recuse herself. Now you get the picture.
Then he should petition it to
exactly. So then we'll call on him to try to take actions, because we have seen that. I mean, how can Spending want to narrate what happened in Third Mainland Bridge on March, and then that was the exact time the judge interjected that, hey, wait, we start again from the beginning. What were you saying? I didn't hear you very well.
When Moses said that, I understand, because my dad was a retired judge. He's late now. I left Nigeria 20 years ago. I live in the UK. But my dad was a judge. I know the way all these things work. The moment Moses said that the judge interjected, I knew what the judge was trying to do. But the point is, do we have a strong lawyer, the Ghanaian of this world, the Femi Falanas of this world, to stand up and say, you know what? I'm gonna fuck you up, this judge.
That is what I'm saying, bro. Chessman. Yeah. That was what I was saying. That the person I wanted to bring was a former chairman of Nigeria Bar Association. He served after Wole Olanipekun. You know how powerful is Wole Olanipekun?
Yes, I know.
He's a senior to Wole Olanipekun. I have his chats on my phone. I can screenshot and send it to you. He's senior to Babalola. This is the person we wanted to bring. Because, look, we have been in the game. And immediately that case started, we saw the game, both in the government and in the judiciary. And we quickly run to them that, look, this thing has to be thief following thief, Kaba following Kaba. If not, you won't get anything out of it. They didn't listen.
We need a strong lawyer, somebody that can stand up to that. You know what? Fuck you, George. I'm gonna fuck you up in a legal way, not in this. In a legal way, I'm gonna fuck you up, George. You mess up, I'll fuck you up. Sometimes the judge actually fed the lawyer. A Ghanaian me standing in there, or a Femi Falana saying, George, why are you doing this? Are you mad? This is tough, But guess what? We are many. They are few.
Now, why can't we even find the biography of this judge? I'm just trying to. I've been researching. I did that. Your show told me.
Maybe that the PA to the king said
it's only connected to the corona inquest. If I put her name, it's like this is her best profile ever. It is only about corona case that is coming out.
I mean, from everything I've heard now, come to a conclusion. The safe way to say that judge was planted there. She was sick on Monday. After 1 month of corona inquest, she was sick again on Monday.
Imagine.
I'm sick. I want to go home.
Why is she not sick all of this while? All this while she wasn't sick, but suddenly in the corona inquest she was sick.
Oh my goodness gracious me, Nigeria. Nigeria never happened to us. What the fuck?
Those Nigerian adults are going. We'll try to get it changed. This is nonsense.
Yeah, I think the public lawyer should work together now. There are two sons, okay? They can write to the NBA and get that judge changed. Surely that judge is working for Elegushi. I'm sorry to say this, I have to say I don't give a F. Man. That's what's happening. That's why Wunmi was dancing on Saturday, spraying money, singing Mohbad's song. Mohbad died in the house. He was there with him, the wife. He died from outside. He didn't die in the hospital. In the house. Who was there with him when he died? The wife. Nobody else.
But the kid, sorry, love. Please, they said that Mohbad died on Tuesday, but now they are bringing it up that Mohbad died on Monday. What's going on there?
Sorry, don't get that. See, what they're trying to do is to paint a different narrative. Let me ask you these questions. If he died on Tuesday, he died on Wednesday, right? Where did they get that clothes they saw? That white clothes from? Where did Wunmi get the juju? In the burial, whatever. The ado and the white cloth.
You are right.
Monday,
if you see what Mama Mohbad is saying, Mama Mohbad is saying the truth that he called Wunmi on Monday, or Wunmi called Do you understand? But a lot of us we didn't listen to Mama Mohbad.
Sorry, my sister. Sorry. Mama Mohbad is saying the truth unconsciously because she's got no brain.
Yes.
She's got no brain.
Yes.
See, Mohbad died on Monday.
And imagine, and sorry, sir, and if you see what she puts on Saturday on Instagram, that somebody stabbed Mohbad. Baba Mohbad stabbed Mohbad on the chest. Do you understand? If you see that chart that she did, you will see that
what she did
she's telling the truth now. Yes.
What she didn't say was the person that stabbed Mohbad. She only lied against Papa Mohbad, right? No. See,
yes.
For them to get the clothes ready, to get their fast to come and barb his hair, whatever.
Yes.
Died on Monday. They did everything on Tuesday.
Yes.
After they did everything, they announced he was dead. Wednesday.
Yeah, they need a question. They need to call her back and question her again. If they question her, all this thing will come out.
Yeah, you know what? If
everything will come out.
If the autopsy result comes out and it shows Mohbad was stabbed, then they will be arrested.
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you something. Yes, ma'am.
And another thing, sorry, sir. Another thing is that they know that Wunmi and Adura have already taken Naira Marley to court. They want to collect money from Naira Marley, and it doesn't even come on social media at all.
Yeah, that information was
about that story?
By just a bookie today. I don't know how that is true.
And it's true. I've heard it from somewhere else before Bookie just to say it out.
So what they were saying was that the promise we made to Adura was that I'm gonna make it the next of kin. You get a sum of money, you just keep short. Obviously, that's betrayal anyway, but it is what it is. Can you say something, Comrade Mose, please? I want to hear you.
Okay. You guys were discussing, and I saw your discussion pointing towards a particular direction. As regards whether Mohbad died on Monday or Tuesday. We knew that Mohbad died on Monday. And they knew as well. But they needed time to clear up their mess. And that's why they were claiming Mohbad died on Tuesday. Now, take a look at it. We were in court. And I give credit to that sign. When Spending said he saw Mohbad on Monday when he was going out. You see, experience is the best teacher. The senior advocate of Nigeria asked Spending, who are the other people that saw Mohbad with you? Did you get the logic? Were you the only one? Were you the only one in the house? No. So you were the only one that saw Mohbad on Monday? Yes. Who are the other people that saw Mohbad with you? No answer. How could it be that you are the only one that saw him in the house? And you were not the only one that were in the house. And other people that were in the house never had an account that they saw him in the house.
No, Adura said, if anybody says they saw Mohbad after 12, it's a lie.
That is it.
But Spending said he left in the morning. You have seen Mohbad.
That is it.
Mohbad died, or Mohbad was killed after Spending left.
We are not sure yet the time Spending left. I don't think the time was stated. What time exactly did Spending say? I mean, that he left on Monday.
I didn't think I captured that, or no lawyer asked him that. There was no account of that.
Even the hospital said when they brought him in, he was in the locomotive state.
But I mean, this is where we need the CTC. I don't know why it's so difficult for us to get CTC like this. I don't just know why. Anyway.
Dead body to be in the locomotive state. Must have been dead for like 14 hours. So he died on Monday. I'm sure
if he died on Tuesday, why are they embalming him? Because me, I'm talking to you, I'm working in the hospital. If somebody died, at least we can still leave them on bed for 6 hours before doctor come, and they won't be changed at all. Why are they embalming him?
That shows that is on Monday.
Do you understand? That is supposed to be asked question. And the thing is that, why the neck bend? Why are they shave the hair? Is it that Tuesday and they have time to do all those things? What of the blood? Abasi, do you understand?
And even the blood in the coffin as well. See, and the sawdust in the coffin. I think the autopsy, the time of death. And that's why they don't want to release it. He died on Monday, and if that's the case, then all of them will be picked up.
Sorry, those ones have been debunked. The casket is the cheapest, and it used to have those sawdust. Others used to have foam material. Them somebody, a TikToker, went to check it. Yeah, that's the cheapest, and that's the design, natural, the sawdust. Okay, and then secondly, the blood that was that was seen in the casket, medically is explainable. 3 to 5 days after death, fluid begin to come out from a human body, especially a body that was not embalmed. Okay, so the fluid mixed with urine, everything begins to come out from any opening due to gravity from any part of the body, and you will wet. So
okay. So what about the blood about Mohbad's sister saw?
Exactly. That one is a point of contention, but again, they keep arguing that it was not as much as that. That it was just a stench.
Okay, so if that was the punk, that the blood in the coffin, is from the fluid, blah blah blah. If the autopsy can reveal that Mohbad has got multiple stab wounds or one stab wound on his body, then obviously the blood in the coffin is from the stab.
Okay, now the issue we have right now.
Yes.
The issue we have right now. No, blood or no blood. That one, blood. The blood is a process, a biological process that ought to take place. You just type stages of death where you live here. Stage of the body decompositions. There are different stages. 3 to 5 days after death, where you are, in the grave, you are bound to fluid are bound to come out. That's just the scientific explanation for that. Right? Now, about the stabbing, blood will come out from any openings. It's not only where they stab. Any opening in your body, blood will come out. That is just normal thing. The blood will look for any opening. Your anus, your mouth, there have to be some openings. It's not necessarily because of stabbing. But now what we are saying is this. Upon examining the body, do we have any mark at all that looks like, mutilations or maybe, a trauma and inflicted, So that is why we say we need our own autopsy to be able to answer some questions. It's not only depending on the government autopsy.
Yeah.
There are some basic questions we're supposed to be able to answer.
Yeah, we should do that ourselves, and that's why we're trying to get information out.
And you need the Bamobad. I need Bamobad to do that. And Bamobad need Moiwa. And Moiwa need correction.
We were on that.
No, we can't. No, it's not by force. You can ask Baba Mohbad to do it. We can set ourselves aside and start organize for that.
You cannot get that happen
That is
without
public.
Bamobad. You need the authority, the authorization of the man. You need this authority to be able to go into their family business. The man has the right. Any member of the family can authorize for that, but you as a public, you cannot do that.
And we need a court judgment for that. We need a court order
Yes.
for that as well.
So, and as whom? You must be part of the family. That's what the law says. And when you go to the family, they will tell you, go and meet Moiwa. Moiwa will say, go meet Gregson. Gregson will say, wait, we are on it. That don't worry, we will do it. So why are you worried that we have already started the process? So why are you worried?
Let me ask you a question, Gregson. Have you seen a video back in September when that senator, that guy that went to visit Mama Mohbad? Do you remember?
Senator Abo.
Have you been able to identify the lady in pink hat that it was Wunmi?
That lady is Wunmi, but they keep denying it. Anything that makes her look,
Is Wunmi. That was 2 or 3 days after your husband died that you loved, and you were there, even black robe, not even morning. You were whispering. That is Wunmi 100%. I saw that he was Wunmi 100%. And guess what? Yabojo was there. They saw her. This case is straightforward.
That's how they are telling us that the other lady on the other side is the one under that pink. Can you see the difference?
That's Wunmi. That's 100% Wunmi.
They are messing with Amendula.
After your husband died, child, 6 years old, and you are the wife, you claim you love him, and that's what you're doing. You're not even mourning. You're not even screaming and shouting. You were just there.